Hi, my name is Pedro and this is On My Function. This is the video number 4 of a series that I'm creating to teach you about data visualization. On this video, I'm going to introduce the concept of data on D3. D3 is very interactive and is very interactive in a way that it treats the data. You have to insert the data in the chain syntax just like I did on the last video. By the way, if you didn't watch it, please do it now. And when you enter the data, you can literally enter with the chain syntax and do stuff with it. It's hard to explain by saying it, so I'm going to introduce it on Code Sandbox. So come with me. On this one, I'm going to use this vanilla JavaScript, the simple one, and I'm going to remove what I don't use. So basically all this, delete this, and delete this, and keep this. I'm going to add D3 here on the dependencies. Save this one, and let's start. First things first, I have to import D3, everything from as D3 from D3. And the first thing we're going to do is create the SVG inside of the page. So const SVG equals D3.select body, and then what I'm going to do is append an SVG on it. Let me make it more space so it's easier to read. So append an SVG, and then I'm going to add an attribute of width of 300 and another attribute of height of 200. Alright, so now I have my SVG, I can manipulate it the way that I want. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a rect on it. So svg.append, that's one thing that I have to explain about D3. Even though I don't have any rect on it, I have to select them all because this is going to run every time that my data changes. So I'm going to select all rect. And now, a nice part, I'm going to create a random data set here like this, data equals 1, 2, 3. And then here, I'm going to actually insert data with the keyword data. And here I pass this part, this data set. And I'm going to enter this data set. And then I'm going to actually use it to append for each property of this array. I'm going to append one rect. Remember that I've already selected them all here. So if this data changes, because for example, this is a WebSockets connection and this changes over time, then this thing is gonna re-render. Then after appending the rect, let's add an attribute of width to be 20 pixels and an attribute of height to be 20 pixels. I want the fill, so attribute fill to be orange. And now let's enter the magic, because the attributes here, I can have a string, a number, or it can be a callback function where the first parameter of the callback is actually the data that I'm entering at that moment. It's hard to explain, so let's show it. So attribute, and now I'm gonna enter the X. So this is the data, right? This is the 1, 2, or 3. And for the X, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it D times 30. So you can see that now the X changes for each one of the properties. So for this one is 30, for this one the X is 60 because it's 2 times 3, 30, and then for this one is 3 times 30, so it's 90. Nice. Now I'm gonna add an attribute for the Y, and it's gonna be the same thing, so D times 30. So now you can see that here, this one is the first one, so is the one. I made the x be 30, 30. This one, the x and the y are 60 and 60, and on this one is 90, 90. This is the way that the data changes on D3. If I want to add like a 4 here, it's going to add another one there. And if I want to add, I don't know, like 1.5, it's added there. So it respects these values here. Now you know how to manipulate data and manipulate the SVG using the data that you have. That's very good for small data sets and even for big ones. You can manipulate the X, the Y, you can manipulate the width, the height, and everything else that you want to, using the callback function as a second parameter of the attributes. On the next video, I'm going to explain how groups work so you can organize your charts better. So I hope I see you soon. Bye bye.